Welcome to the Banter podcast, where we'll discuss everything gaming. So sit on back and listen up. Get your headphones ready, we're gonna discuss video games, it's gonna be fun. A final time for everyone. Wow! Hello and welcome back to the Bearded Banter podcast, episode 16 to be precise, the gaming podcast where we're not choking on water and dying.
Which I almost already did.
Yep. I am your host, the Bearded One. With me is my co-host, as always, Random Richard.
Good evening, test subjects.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah, I wanted to do something different then. How's it going, everybody?
True, he gotta mix things up. Anyway, so, we have no special guests this episode. Everyone's busy today.
Yeah,
So-
the guys from England can't be here, unfortunately.
They're on vacation.
On a holiday, as they say.
Yeah, it's Steve's dad's birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's busy. Nick's with Leanne.
Leanne is with Nick.
I didn't even try Matt, because fuck it.
Matt Curley?
Yeah, so basically it's just us two today, so I thought,
Let's just do a topic, so we're not shooting the shit aimlessly.
yeah, like I've said, since we dropped the topic format, I always said that every now and then we could do special episodes where we do focus on one particular topic, and since it's just us two today, I thought, what better time to bring that back?
Oh, yeah, just like old times.
Yep.
I'm feeling nostalgic right now.
It's okay. So today we will be talking about the hit indie game Minecraft,
Which I don't think many people have actually heard of, though.
True. I mean, it's pretty big in the indie gaming scene, and in the last year or so, it's gotten some pretty good mainstream attention. But there's still people who are unfamiliar with it.
Yeah, like my brother, he does not get the game, which I routinely give him shit for.
So today we'll be talking about Minecraft because both of us have experience in it, and we both think it's a great game.
You were iffy about it for the longest time.
I'll get into that. So just like our old topic podcast, we will go over what the game is all about, our opinions on it, and then some experience that we've had in the game, some memorable moments. So,
God, here we go.
Yep. So Minecraft, it is an indie game from One Notch. That's his nickname
I think his real name is like Marcus Payson or something like that.
Yeah, you got it pretty right. Marcus Payson. His nickname is Notch. He comes from Sweden. He's a Swedish programmer.
Yeah, Mojang is Swedish for let's play or something like that.
Yeah, and he has his own company in Sweden, game developer called Mojang, which just recently formed in the last few years.
Yeah, it literally just hit it 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, around there.
So before he created Mojang, it was just him covering all the everything on the development side of the game. It was in beta for the longest time, 2-3 years in beta.
Oh yeah, it just came out officially last year, I want to say.
End of 2011, it was officially...
End of 2011, that's what it was, yeah.
End of 2011, it was officially released, and it started development in 2009, so it spent 2 full years in beta, which is kind of ridiculous.
Games aren't really known for... Unless you're making a quick game to cash in on, a shitty movie, games aren't really known for taking a long time to make, but, yeah, games like this are fucking insane.
Yeah. So Notch took it upon himself to make this game called Minecraft, and it was originally PC exclusive, but then in the last few years it's been ported to a couple different platforms like Android and iOS platforms. The Xbox 360 version came out a year ago this week.
So this could be like a birthday episode.
Yeah, they celebrated on Xbox. It was like, hey, 1 year of Minecraft, let's have a birthday skin pack.
Yay, I'm going to put a lot of cake down with my Minecraft thing. I'm actually going to bake one today in my ranch.
Cool. So Minecraft, the whole point of Minecraft is it's pretty self-explanatory given the name. Basically, you go around an open world, mine materials, and then you craft things using those materials.
And we're not even going to get into the list of all the things you can do because we'll be here for hours.
Yeah, you can do pretty
Just
much anything.
The basics, you can build a house, you can make a train system, and keep in mind, we are just like nicking the surface here.
Yeah.
But you can literally do anything you want.
The resources they give you, there's so many things you could do. And
honestly, games that are way too open-ended like that discourage me, because it's like, what do I do? There's so much I could do.
Well, yeah, but like Minecraft in particular, it has like a certain focus where it's like, oh, you focus on one thing at a time. So it's like, you know, it gives that sense of
openness.
Yeah. Where you can basically you can do whatever you want, but there's so much you can do with it, you focus on one thing at a time.
So that way you don't find yourself doing like a million different things at once.
Yeah, you don't have a million projects set up at once that never get finished.
Like the mistake I made the first time.
Yeah, me too. I really lost.
Yeah.
I got so sidetracked.
It's just like, okay, I can do this. No, wait, I can do this. No, wait, I want to do this. That'll do this. That'll work on that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so basically the whole the system in the game is you start up a new world. You can have as many worlds as you want, and then upon the creation of a world, it gives you, at least on PC, an infinitely expanding landscape. So it's infinite.
On the Xbox version, I think it's only like 900 blocks by 900 blocks.
It's still pretty damn big.
Which doesn't sound that big, but I mapped it out.
The blocks are pretty large.
Yeah, I mapped it out. That's still pretty damn big.
Yeah. So, do you know like meters or miles or anything?
I think a block is supposed to be roughly a meter.
So
why? What do you need? I can look up something real quickly.
No, I just want to know like how big the Xbox worlds are. Because if it's if it's 900 by 900 and each block is a meter, then that's 900 by 900 meters.
So in scale, that's about, okay, imagine 2 CN towers stacked one on top of another.
Huh.
And then
it's still pretty huge.
Yeah, made a square out of that. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's still pretty freaking huge. So, Riley, what do you think about Minecraft?
Oh, man. Where have you been all my life? Because when I first heard of the game, I was just like, oh, what is that? That looks stupid.
Yeah,
And I'll always remember this. It was last year. It was computers class. The teacher was not really known for caring about what we did or not, so...
Was it Baxter?
No, it was Dudinsky.
Oh, okay.
So basically we would have a lot of free time to ourselves. Sorry. And back to the story. What else? So some kids would be playing this game, and I'm like, what is that? It's Minecraft. And I see them playing creative mode. Now, previously I've only seen them play survival mode, but now I'm seeing holy crap, I can't talk. I'm seeing them play creative mode, I'm just like, holy crap, that looks awesome. So I torrented it, and I played it, and I don't think I got any sleep that night. Literally.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of effort to do anything in Minecraft. I'm
pretty sure I had a test the next day.
Unless you're in creative mode where everything's basically just given to you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Creative mode is don't get me wrong, it's nice for a lot of things, but sometimes I feel it's too cheap. Like a block of diamond, there is no way in hell you're ever going to get that.
True. Well, very rarely you'll find actual diamond.
If you can find that without having it fall in the lava.
Which, speaking of which, I think we should explain the modes. There's 2 different game modes. There's survival, which pits you in your new world that you just created with no materials.
I'm going to interrupt you right there.
Yeah?
I actually read that the worlds in Minecraft on the PC and the Mac version are the size of Neptune.
The what?
Yep, the world, it has the same square kilometer area, the same land area as Neptune.
The planet?
Yep, the planet.
Wow.
Yeah, just digest that. And if you look at Neptune, I'm sure you know the great dark spot, right?
Sure, let's go with that.
That's the size of Earth.
Huh.
in comparison. Yeah, just digest that.
Wow. I didn't know that, actually.
Yep.
Jesus.
And if you make it to the end, you get like this weird glitchy world.
Hmm.
Weird.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's only on the PC version. On the Xbox version, obviously, it's not.
Yeah, it's like, well, the 360 version wasn't developed by Notch. It was ported basically by another developer. So we're kind of limited with what we can do right now, but we're still getting updates to like keep in tone.
Yeah. Eventually, you guys will have like a huge area.
So anyway, there's two different modes. There's survival mode, which it puts you in the world you just created with no supplies. Um, there's monsters at night, and you basically have to find everything.
And make everything.
Mm-hmm. Unlike creative mode, which is the exact opposite, where you can turn monsters off.
You don't go hungry, you don't lose health.
Yeah, you don't die, you don't go hungry, and you're given everything. You can spawn everything instantly.
And another thing creative mode does is you can alternately have it set to a super flat mode, which is where the land is completely flat. And it's good if you want to build like a city or something like that.
Yeah, it's like you can tweak the settings of your world to get it just the way you want it. You can just have like a flat plane, or you can have certain seeds that you can find where you input them and they give you certain terrains or certain climates.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically you can tweak everything to your liking.
The game is literally at your control.
Yeah. Especially in creative mode, where they give you literally every material in the game, and you can spawn as much as you want.
Oh yeah, that's why I love it.
And also you can fly in creative mode, which...
Yeah, you can fly, which makes things hell easier.
Yeah. Like, in survival mode, you would have to,
build scaffolding to get up there.
Yeah, if you would stack things on top of each other, you would literally stand on the source block and just, like, jump and then place things under you to get higher up.
Yeah.
In creative mode, you can fly around and go as high as the world will let you, and you can just... Yeah,
which is
it gives
very high.
Yeah, it gives you free control, which makes it easier to build things, especially on a grander scale.
Oh yeah, like people like to do those pixel arts.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, I know you are. I've seen your Facebook posts.
So, Riley, give us your opinion on Minecraft. Ugh.
I think... well, my opinion, it's almost completely flawless. However, the game does have its flaws. I can admit the game's not perfect.
Yeah, obviously, nothing's perfect.
What would have to be a bad thing I'd say about it? One would be the monsters can they're supposed to not spawn in some areas, like if you have it lit up. But I've walked out of my house sometimes and have had like a fucking skeleton right around the corner.
Yeah.
And on rare occasions, a creeper, which I barely managed to avoid.
Jesus.
God, let's just not go there.
Yeah, usually when I'm playing in creative mode, I have it set to peaceful so monsters don't spawn and fuck up my shit.
I alternate between peaceful and easy. Like if I'm mining, if I'm in a cave, or if I'm like traveling on my train track, I'm on peaceful. But regularly I'm on easy.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's nice to have a little bit of like challenge with monsters involved, but like if you're trying to build something that you put a lot of effort into, and then a creeper comes in out of nowhere and just blows up something.
Fuck that.
It's like, it's friggin' annoying.
Yeah, like hard mode is hard as shit.
Yeah. It's like hard mode, you can starve to death, right?
You can starve to death in easy.
Oh, really?
It takes a lot longer.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But like,
peaceful's the only way you can't starve.
That's why I haven't... Excuse me. That's why I haven't starved to death yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I usually play on peaceful because I'm usually building, like, big, like, sculptures. And I don't want, like, creepers or spiders to come in and kill me or blow something up.
This is only in survival mode. Like, if you play on creative mode and you mess the difficulties, it really doesn't do anything. Like, in peaceful mode, there will be no, like, creepers or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or anything for that matter.
Yeah, you can switch... Yeah, this depending on what difficulty you play on, it will affect monster spawns. If you always play on peaceful, then you'll never see a monster ever.
Yeah.
And
And
you can affect that in both creative and
yeah,
survival. So
yeah, in a creative mode, if you can go between easy, medium, and hard, and the only way the monsters will attack is if you hit them. Other than that, they'll leave you alone.
yeah, it's like they don't
They're just
except
standing there.
except spiders, in my opinion.
Spiders are assholes.
Spiders are assholes.
Like they climb over. Like in my survival mode, I have basically a ranch. That's how big it is. Like with I got everything. I got a mansion. I got a chicken house. I got a sheep. Everything. I got farms and everything.
Cool.
And I have it surrounded by a two block high wooden fence. And the spiders still get over it. It keeps creepers
Yeah,
and
spiders
zombies.
spiders are weird. They can jump
Yeah.
over things pretty easily.
They're assholes. I hate them so much.
Yeah. So, final thoughts on Minecraft?
Final. This is gonna be a shorter episode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little shorter.
Okay. Final thoughts on Minecraft. Notch. Keep up the good work, and for God's sakes, make the redstone system less complicated.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking.
Like the circuitry, trying to set it up. Like I see people who have like whole calculators done on YouTube. I'm like, how the hell do you do that?
Yeah, I've never had to circuit anything yet, so I have no idea what that's like.
The probably the most extreme thing I've ever done with the circuitry is made a cannon,
Like,
which I'll show you how to do one day. It's actually a lot of fun.
yeah, what kind of cannon?
Just a TNT cannon. Like it shoots TNT.
Is it like a pirate cannon?
Sort of. I mean, it's a cannon, but imagine a cannon the size of your living room.
Huh.
Yeah, that's just how Minecraft is.
It's pretty big. Yeah, everything's pretty big in Minecraft because the blocks are surprisingly big.
It's
so,
hard. It's very hard to scale things. Like,
yeah, things take up a lot of space. Even small things take up pretty big space.
Oh God, yes, do they ever? But like, actually, let's talk about some of the things we're making.
Well, I haven't stated my opinion yet.
Oh,
Can't
sorry.
rush this.
I ain't rushing it, man.
You seem like you are. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I think, yeah, I was skeptical. I was skeptical about Minecraft for the longest time, because my friend Jeremy used to play it all the time. He's like, dude, you should play Minecraft so we could play together. I'm like, I don't really care about Minecraft.
Yeah, I was that way too, but
It's like it didn't amuse me. It didn't like keep me interested. So I kind of avoided it, and then once I got back into Rooster Teeth, I started watching their Let's Plays, and
oh God,
yeah,
they're hilarious.
They sold me on Minecraft. So got it, and
oh yeah, I do.
Glad I did because it lets it. What's the word I'm looking for?
It opened up a whole new door to you.
Yeah. It's just a game I can play where I'm like, okay, I want to build this, and I can build it like that.
You're not limited by what, well, you sort of are, but really not, but...
Yeah, it gives me a virtual space where I can, like, expand my creativity.
Nice.
So I think it's pretty cool.
That is actually really, really, really sick.
Yeah. So
that's
Riley,
one of the main reasons. Oh, sorry.
So Riley, what have you been building? And if you supply me with photos, I'll put them up on screen.
Okay, well, I've already posted the photos on Gamers of Windsor, so you can probably post some of those if you want. I should actually take some update photos, but I have been building in creative mode a as close to life-size replica I can get of Notre Dame.
And for anyone who's not aware of that, explain what that is.
Okay, in case you've been living under a rock for most of the 90s or however long.
You can't be too careful.
Like, there's some people who don't know what Simpsons is.
Yeah.
Well, okay, for those of you who don't know what Notre Dame is, it's a huge church, and literally huge because I've been there before. That's in the middle of Paris. It's a very, very well-designed church, very architecturally complex.
Yeah,
like,
and
I'm not joking. That thing is hard to make. So I've been building as close to life size as I can get. I have the exterior pretty much done. I still have to do a few details here and there.
Mm-hmm.
The interior will be a pain in the ass, but I can do that. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing in creative mode.
Yeah, and I've seen the photos, and that thing looks really freaking impressive.
Oh God, yeah. Trust me, the photos don't do it justice.
Yeah, It's like you would have to be like there in that world just to see it and
Yeah.
like
I
see
might
the
actually.
scale of it.
I'll see if I can probably record it.
Yeah,
I'll
you
see what I can
should
do.
if you could. But
Yep.
I've been building a couple little things here and there. The main thing I've been working on in my world is my house, which is a pretty massive project, I must admit.
Oh yeah, everybody goes ape shit for making a house. I can't make it more than 2 floors because I've run out of stuff to put in it.
Well, if people are playing on survival, they just make like a little hut so they don't die in the night.
Well, I have
Like,
like a 2 floor mansion, so
yeah, true. But like in creative mode, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the biggest house I possibly can. So I took a little patch of dirt and I like expanded it. I don't know how many blocks. I think it's over 200 wide.
oh shit.
So it's pretty freaking big. It's like my mansion, and it goes as high as the world does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm still building things inside of it, trying to fill it up. Once everything's done, I'm probably gonna make a video, like show a tour of it because I have some pretty cool stuff in there I want to put in.
Yeah,
So
man, that'd be sick. I want to see that.
yeah, so
Next time I come over.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, so that's what I've been building. I've been working on my mansion to say. Um, and once I
Imagine, say.
yeah, and another thing I've been working on is obviously pixel art because I've been looking up video game sprites of characters that I really adore and are like my favorite characters, and I've been building them along the sides of my house.
You
And
actually inspired me to do a pixel art in my survival mode.
good.
I have a huge Gomez on my ranch.
Seriously?
Yeah, as the back door.
Dude, take a picture of it and send it to me. I'll put it
I
in the
will.
video.
I will. I'll do a video of it actually.
Yeah, but yeah, so I've been looking at video game sprites and mostly 8-bit sprites. Because since the way Minecraft is developed and the way it's presented,
Yeah.
it's easier to make 8-bit sprites because they're all single blocks.
16-bit. It is possible to do 32-bit, but that's really pushing it.
Yeah, it's a little too detailed. And like I've seen photos of people who have built things in Minecraft are like, how the frick do you build that?
I've seen like literal photos. Believe it or not.
Huh.
Like people who literally make a photo.
Like photorealistic?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Like you have to be really high up to even get a sense of what it's like. But I'm looking at these and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What do these people do with their lives?
Yeah, I try to not do too big. So I started doing pixel art. And right now I have a couple. I have Gomez from Fez.
Yeah.
And I built like a viewing platform to go with it because it's pretty high up. So what I did was I made like a glass column going up to it, and it
Yep.
has a nether brick staircase, like a spiral staircase going up it. Because
Yeah, I have that too.
I was gonna make a ladder, but then I forgot you can't place things on glass for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't get that.
Yeah. So I built that, and it goes up to a viewing platform, and there's two. There's one like mid-range where you can like see the whole thing, and then there's one a little higher up so you can look down on it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I built that, and then I built I'll put it up on screen too, and I'll probably send you the picture afterwards, unless you've already seen it. I built Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, and it's his sprite from Sonic 3, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. But the thing is, like, it doesn't
That
give me enough.
Sonic was really impressive.
Yeah, thanks. But it doesn't give you enough blues. Like,
It doesn't.
yeah, for Sonic, like it gives you 3 blues. There's like the standard blue, there's cyan, and then there's a light blue, like an ice color.
Yeah.
And like to make Sonic sprites, there's not enough blue to actually make all the shades and stuff.
Like, are you talking just using wool, or
Yeah,
you don't necessarily have to use just wool?
I know, but I looked through all the other materials and nothing was like, because like in this actual sprite, the standard his standard blue is like the standard blue that they give, the blue wool that they give you. But there's
Yeah,
no
the lapis.
Yeah, and then there's like the shade to go with it, but there's no blue dark enough to meet that, so I had to use the normal blue as the shade, and then I had to use cyan as the regular. So it looks a little off in terms of color, but
It still looks pretty damn good.
yeah. And I realized since I looked over like different Sonic sprites, and I realized that his sprites change throughout the older games. Like
That
his,
usually happens with
yeah,
older
like his
games.
sprite from Sonic 1 and 2 is different from the Sonic 3 sprite, so I decided to make his Sonic 2 sprite right next to the Sonic 3 one.
Oh, nice. A comparison.
Yeah, like a yeah,
Ooh,
comparison.
sorry, don't mind me. I was yawning there.
Yeah, we're freaking dyslexic today.
I know. Like, I'm just listening to this, and I could probably do a drinking game out of how many times we say like or.
Yeah. So that's what I've been building. And yeah,
What
you've
about?
been building anything else? What's this ranch of yours?
Okay, this ranch is what I'm doing in a survival mode. So
Okay. So
it's
it's like your base of operation.
yeah, literally my base of operations. I'd say it takes up about I want to say like a 400 block area
That's pretty
of
big.
area I just It's on like a little isthmus, which is like a area between two big pieces of land.
Oh, so it's like is it on the water?
Somewhat. It's surrounded by water on two sides,
Okay.
and it's surrounded by forest on the other two sides.
Okay.
I pretty much had to clear like a whole bunch, so I have a huge mansion there with two giant watchtowers on it, modeled after Notre Dame,
Okay.
of course. And what I have underneath that, in the basement's where I keep like storage for all my stuff. So I have like boxes labeled and stuff like that. I have an area where I can craft stuff, where I can smelt a lot of stuff at once.
Mhm.
I have like a lot of farmland, so I'm never gonna run out of wheat. I have
Need that wheat.
Yeah, I have a ridiculously huge fucking chicken farm.
Chicken.
And
Like how many chickens?
oh, I just cleaned out like half of them because like here's how I have it set up is I have like it as a building with
Mhm.
glass so they don't suffocate. And I go in there. I go in through a ladder in the ceiling so the chickens can't get out. And so whenever the chickens they like leave they drop eggs in there, I throw them at the ceiling so the chicks hatch and land right inside the pen.
Nah, that's nice.
It's so there was a time I had 300 chickens in there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so and I have like a nether rack on the floor so I can just light a fire and they'll all thin it'll thin out the population.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got a ton of chicken now as a result. I'm never gonna go hungry.
Mass chicken genocide.
Yeah, chicken schwitz.
Shut up.
And I also have a sheep farm which I use for wool, which was very helpful in Gomez.
Yeah, that's
And I had a pig farm, but after they updated it where you have to feed them carrots, and I cannot seem to find those anywhere, I just got rid of it.
huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
we haven't gotten that on 360 yet.
It's stupid updates. I'll never get it. And I also have a cow farm, and I have like openings to like 3 mines scattered throughout the my ranch.
Are those
which
mines you built, or are they just in the world?
just natural mines?
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
One of them actually led to like an abandoned tunnel shaft, so I was pretty pleased about that.
Have you found a stronghold yet?
I found one.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't found one.
Wait, do you mean like the stronghold where you go to the end?
Like, like strongholds in general, like those dungeon-like places.
I found one.
Okay. I haven't found one.
Don't worry about it. Like they take a while to find. Trust me.
Yeah.
I just found one. It was recent, too.
What I did was I created a whole new world because in my version you can only get achievements in survival mode.
Oh yeah.
And I started my world where I built my mansion in creative. So even if I switched over to survival, I can't unlock achievements in that world.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I made a new world and I started unlocking achievements. And there was this one achievement where it's like put a saddle on a pig and then have the pig hurt himself from falling from a high height. So I went to like make a little cliff where I could like run a pig off of, and then I realized I didn't have a saddle and I didn't know how to craft them. Turns out you can't.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you can only saddles are only found in strongholds. So I'm like, great, now I gotta go find a stronghold, which I haven't found.
I have like a lot of saddles that I found just by like I found them in like chests that you find in caves and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the only way you can find them.
Basically, that's annoying,
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
but that's okay though. Other than that, there's not much else on the ranch.
Yeah, I don't have like a big land. Like a
Yeah.
ranch like you, I don't have a farm or anything. I just have my house.
I have a watchtower, and I have like a dirt house that I made on it for no reason. I'm trying to think.
It's a race house.
Yeah, basically. Oh god. And I think there's like what else do I have? I have as a reference to 1984.
Oh,
I have a
God.
memory hole, which is like just no, it's not. That's not supposed to be like an offensive thing. That's just I have like a little 2 block down like indentation, and I have lava in there, and I use it to throw like extra stuff I don't need, like if I get like extra seeds and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah. Instead of just throwing them randomly and then you
Yeah,
find them eventually
just
again.
yeah, just so I don't have like a ton of clutter everywhere. I use it to get rid of like shit that I don't need,
Yeah.
like dirt. Yeah, I get rid of all dirt basically.
So, anything else we can talk about in terms of Minecraft?
Uh, what do you think is to come?
I'm not sure actually, because the end update just came out recently, and like
And what did
that's
that change?
um basically what the end brought was an entirely different dimension, because what you can do in Minecraft is there's a place called the Nether, which is basically Minecraft's version of hell.
Yeah, I know.
And if you build an obsidian frame and light it with flint and steel, it will send you to the Nether. It's like a portal.
Which does
And
not work in real life, I might add.
yeah, and there was an update that brought the end, which is like another world in Minecraft. And what you have to do is you have to go to a stronghold. I think it's you have to find a stronghold with a portal already set up. Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then what you have to do is you have to get 12 Eyes of Ender and then place them in the portal, and it will send you to the end where you fight the Ender Dragon, which is like Minecraft's final boss.
Hard as hell.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
I was eating something. Hard as
yeah,
hell.
that's the biggest thing they've done so far. I don't know where they go from there.
What could they do?
I'm not sure actually. It's like I think everything like major that would have been done has been done already.
Yeah, basically.
So I don't know. I think it's just minor stuff from here on out, unless they make another end.
Or they could do like a twisted dimension or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Who knows? We'll see. Notch is always coming up with crazy ideas.
Oh yeah.
So I think that wraps things up pretty much here. Riley, if you could briefly state your opinion on Minecraft once again before we head out.
Minecraft is quite possibly the best game ever. Now, if you're looking for something new, fresh, and original, Minecraft is the way to go. Now, I know some people are skeptical about it, but play it once, and I guarantee you'll be hooked.
Yeah, trust me. I was the most skeptical. Fucking
Skeptical.
Fucking
You
disgusting.
cannot say that word.
Yeah, I was the most spectacle of Minecraft.
Skeptical.
It's fucking shit. I was the most skeptical. I wasn't sure about Minecraft for the longest time. And trust me, I was iffy about it for like the longest time, and I eventually tried it, and I love it now. So it's definitely worth a try if you're on the fence about it.
That seems to be normal with you. You're so iffy about something for the longest time, but then you actually do it and you love it.
Yeah, it's because I don't care. Because
Yeah,
like, only certain games can like grab my attention right away and make me want to play it and anticipate it. Minecraft wasn't one of those games.
But after Rooster Teeth just ended up making me love Minecraft more than I did.
Yeah. And then, with that encouragement, I tried it, and now I love it. Minecraft is definitely for the creative crowd, for the artistic crowd.
Oh yeah, that's probably why, because we both go to a really artsy high school, which we're just graduating from this year actually.
Yeah.
And we're surrounded by people who like love the game.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, we're surrounded by artists, for lack of a better term.
Is that supposed to be an offensive term? Because like a lot of the artists there.
No, but like we're surrounded by a lot of artistic people, so it kind of rubs off on us, and we're artistic too, so we kind of fit in with that crowd.
You more so than me.
Yeah, I'm more on the artistic side than Riley is, but since we're exposed to that kind of environment, we know a lot of people who actually play this game, and like who go on to build like really elaborate setups,
which is something I've kind of done.
Yeah, but it definitely keeps the artistic crowd in mind. So if you just want a game where you can just sit down and build something from scratch and like show it off, then Minecraft is your game.
Oh yeah, basically, play the game.
Yeah, just try it once, and if it's something you like, then go ahead and keep playing it. If not, hey, you tried. But it's definitely.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. No.
Well, now just a word of advice: torrent the game. Don't buy it, because if you're a cheap ass, you're gonna want to torrent it.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth at least one try.
Yeah.
And with that, I think that wraps up this episode of Bearded Banter. Riley, thanks for being the only person available, apparently.
Yeah, trust me, it's better. It's a good thing I told you when I did.
Yeah. And like I've said in the past, if the situation, I don't know how to word my sentences today.
I know. I've been like almost like, what's the word? I can't talk all day, basically.
Dyslexic.
Yeah, dyslexic.
But yeah. So like I said in the past, if the circumstance calls for it, then we'll bring back special topic episodes once in a while, like this episode.
Other than that, we just kind of shoot the shit about whatever.
Yeah. So that concludes episode 16 of Bearded Banter. Riley, thanks for being on.
My pleasure. Trust me.
And don't expect topic episodes to be a regular thing again.
Because most of the time we have someone to talk to. Like, was there seriously nobody available today?
Nope.
Like, not even Jenna?
Everyone was busy.
My God.
But she's been really sick lately, so...
Oh, she has? Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, so it was just me and you today. So we brought back the topic format, just for the hell of it, because we didn't really have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, basically. It's been kind of a boring week, too, so...
Yeah, I just want this week to end.
I know, man. Fuck.
Yeah, but that wraps up this episode. Thanks for being back, Topics. No problem.
I don't think Topics can talk. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they talk.
No, they can't.
They talk to me in my sleep.
That's just creepy. And with that, we'll wrap things up here. Thanks for listening and being bearded and a gamer. And on behalf of everyone at the Bearded Gaming Network, which is just me and Riley, I guess.
Hey, do you think I should grow out a beard?
Probably.
I don't know. I could try. I mean, the longest time I went without shaving, I just got to like roughly where I am now, which is basically nothing. But I don't know. I'm thinking I might actually grow it out for prom.
Really?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Do it, dude. Do it.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
So on behalf of the two of us here at the Bearded Gaming Network, I'm the bearded one. With me is my co-host, Random Richard.
Goodbye, everybody.
And that concludes this episode of Bearded Banter. Keep on gaming and Minecraft and build shit.
Don't literally like build a piece of shit, because
please.
that's just
That's just immature.